How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. We're gonna be jumping right back here into some more Project Note Zone. My first time using an elevator was an uplifting experience. The second time let me down. Alright, that was your dad joke of the day. Let's jump in here. Alrighty. So, we are working our way towards these elite catalysts and intercatalysts, so that way we can make our elite crafting table. Now we also need to craft up 2 more advanced crafting tables, as well as 4 more basic crafting tables. I think the best way for us to do this, obviously we can't do this complete in craft. We can't do the complete in craft automatically until we get the auto crafting tables, but we can auto craft these tier here. So we're gonna go ahead and start working our way with the auto craft recipes and try to make this process go a little smoother. Also, the graphics did update. I think it was because I updated my graphics card while I had the game open the last time, which is why these graphics here were bugged out, but they're fixed now. They're fine. So we need to start working our way towards these recipes. We're gonna start with the basic here, and then we'll work our way through it all. We need the recipe for the block of iron. Yo, Ian or John, I don't know how's it going. I don't know what WSP means. Is it just what's up? I'm assuming is what that means. Alright, so we have this craft. We have this craft. How's it going? How's it going? We need the double compressed crafting table. Then we need the compressed crafting table. And then we already have these craftable, so that's all good there. Let's go ahead and get these put into some molecular assemblers here. And I'm trying to space my molecular assemblers out so that way more crafts can be happening at one time. Kind of speed this up a little bit. Alright, so we have these 3 in the middle. We need to get a recipe for this. That is also going to go into this. Now, the problem is we kind of need another multi-servo press. So that way we can be doing plates and compacting at the same time. So it might, it's definitely worth it to get another multi-servo press going. So let's work on that. First, we'll get another multi-servo press to get us over the finish line here. There we are. Eventually this will all be auto-crafted, but for now, this is fine. We do need Quivum, which I think I have. I mean to grab that. Or I don't. Maybe I didn't make enough last time. I don't remember the craft being particularly hard. Okay, apparently I don't know how to spell it. Oh, it's no U here. There it is. So it's cobalt with magma over the top. We only need 2 for now. And we'll see our magma. We only have 70, so we're going to need another magma cream. And this one magma cream should get us to where we need to be. Make sure, yeah, okay, I was wanting to make sure that none of our levers were pulled for the auto crafting. Yo! Ian, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Leaving. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We need to auto craft what we're missing here. Go ahead and get that started. Boom. Easy money. There's our advanced. Need some quartz glass. No big deal. Machine frame. And we'll get that crafted. Now we're just missing Constantine gears. Watch the amazing digital circus. Yeah, I can check that out. I can check that out. Let me make a note of it here, so I do not forget. Get a little copy there. And a paste. And save the notepad. Alrighty. Got it. Got it. Appreciate the compliment. We need that many. There we go. Turn notifications on Twitch. Let's see. That's a good question. I think they're on by default. Let's see. Turn on follower notification. Twitch. Turn on notification for Twitch streamer that I follow. Try that. Go to the streamer's channel page and click the bell icon under the video player to enable notifications. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Alright, let's go ahead and get these made. Technically, we could make another one for gears if we wanted to. But anyway, let's get another multi-servo press here. Put that down there, and then we're going to need another pattern provider. Let's get that crafted up. What are we missing? Some plastic? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. We are all out of oil. So what we'll have to do is go get some. So in this pack, I've not found any other way to get oil than manually going to it and collecting it. This is the only way I have found of actually acquiring it. I might be wrong. Is this mod on Bedrock as well? I am not sure. I would have to ask the mod pack creator for that. I'm not sure. I know Bedrock operates a little bit differently. Alright, that should get us what we need for the molten plastic. And we're gonna need a few of those. We'll let it run for a bit here. We can work on some other bits while we're waiting. For instance, like the recipes. Alt account. Thank you very much for following me on your alt account as well. I appreciate it. Alright, let's, it shouldn't really take, well, what's the problem? Coal. We need coal in there. Always something. It's always something. Alright, that, once this finishes, we shouldn't have to wait any longer. We can pull the tank and start making it into the plastic. There it goes. Boom. There's 16 plastic. That's more than what we originally needed. A night like this can never rewind. There we go. Hear the wolves cry out to the light. There it goes. So this is going to be crafting up. Working on its way through the redstone right now. But because we have so many co-processors on here, we have 4 co-processors, it should be able to do multiple crafts at the same time, thereby speeding up the whole process. Watch me turn into a werewolf. Now home to the break of dawn. There. Should be making the capacitors. I figured it was going to start making those eventually. Oh, it just finished. Boom. So now, we can bring this up here. Other for the chat, but I only have one monitor. You have to keep going on Streamlabs to the chat. Yeah, I got you on that. Yeah. At least 2 monitors. 2 monitors are good. 2 computers is like the best setup possible. I do not have 2 computers. I only have 2 monitors. That's where I'm at currently. Okay, so our compacting upgrades now. We go in here. Our compacting die, or our packing die rather. We go into this machine. Yeah. Yep. 2 monitors for sure. And my second monitor, so my first monitor that I'm using for the game, right, that's my high-end monitor. My second monitor is a very cheap, just 20-inch, 1080p TV. Is actually what it is. It's a TV. Back when I was in the military, when I first got to my first base, that TV, the TV I'm using as my second monitor, was my only monitor at the time. This is the heart of the Black Swan. Okay, so now we can have all of our plates and stuff going at the same time. Money easily and fast. Birthdays and Christmas. All right. So now, where are we at on our basic crafting here? So we have the middle components. We need to do a craft for this component. And then, so that's these components. Then we need to do a craft on this component. And that should be everything we need for our first tier of table. Now, we need to auto-craft the next tier. So you can see here, we can fully auto-craft the basic tables now. Our religions were not allowed to celebrate. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to be presumptive. I do apologize for that. Alright, so this is going to go in here without this die. Let's see here. This guy. So we got all those. Flux core. We can do this. And then flux infused dust is that. Come back in here. So then we need this guy, which is in the induction smelter. We don't need the sand. And I don't think I have a pattern provider on the induction smelter because I did not have the space. Did not have the space. Well, all this node here is doing is extracting and putting into our system. So we probably don't even need this here anymore. If we just put a pattern provider, I don't know if you can actually input output to the front. You cannot. That was the issue I was having with the pulverizer as well. So what we would want to do here, is actually change this to be powered from the front. And then put our pattern providers on the bottom with a cable going straight up here. And I hope this doesn't mess up our power going everywhere else. Is it going to? It may. It may, but we're going to try to make it not. We'll try to make it not do that. Did not mean to flood my base. Did not mean to flood my base. This is a, I would call it an expert level mod pack for sure. And I am not an expert. I'm not saying I'm an expert. But, like, even me, I still have to look some stuff up as I'm playing. It's not for the faint of heart, by any means. Alright, so we need 2 more pattern providers. 2 more pattern providers. Can we get those? What are we missing? Iron essence. That's not that big of a deal, because we can just grow more iron. Seems like I am. So, for the last 4 streams, I keep mentioning, like, oh, I need to tear everything down, reorganize it all, and I just haven't got to that point yet. And I probably won't. Let's be honest, I probably won't. I'll just kind of make do with what I got, and it's just, my brain can't deal with the stress of, I gotta tear everything down to reorganize it all to make it work better. My brain can't handle it. Eventually, we'll probably run across something where I have to do that, but we haven't hit that. We haven't hit that yet. So, all right. Can I get 2 more pattern providers now? Not quite yet. We're at 358 essence that we need. Down tonight, I give anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind. We got a second iron seed there, so it's happening twice as fast. Down to 8, so that means And the time that I looked at that, so tonight I can't, but I will check the video out for sure. Yeah. I can plan that out for later on. Yeah, for sure. Alright, we're gonna let this iron keep running in the background while we're waiting on this auto craft to happen. You can see here it's only gonna happen in 50 seconds. That's until it needs the capacitors. Hydrate! Thank you very much for redeeming your channel points. I appreciate it. Looks like we might need some ironwood as well in the future. Maybe we should check that out. Ironwood. Where are we at? Oh, we have 2. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine on that for now. Just working through the capacitors right now. I wish we could see the subcrafts happening, but I think really the only subcrafts happening is over here. Or maybe in here? I'm not sure. Oh yeah. I can't see this stuff happening. We could come down here and look and see what's going on. So down here, nothing is happening. That leads me to believe that the craft broke. Did the craft break? Yeah, it looks like the craft is broken. It's not telling me why. It's not telling me what broke it. You're gonna watch some YouTube and we can go outside to the pool? Okay. Yeah, see you then. Have a good rest of your evening. Okay, we don't know why this craft is broken. Let's try redoing this auto craft and see if it gives us an error. It's the energized copper plates. Bye! Online. They're all online. Is this one online? Nope, that's why. Right there. That would be the reason. Right here. Okay, that happens. That happens. If we get... because this is all connected through here. The dense cable. If we put some dense cable here, that might fix it. Right about here. Still missing a channel. Then if we do this, does that fix it? Device missing channel. Do that. Does that fix it? Device missing channel. How is this possibly missing channel? That? Okay, that brought it online. I don't know. I don't know. It seems to be working now, though. There it goes. These channels still confuse me. They still confuse me. Oh, unless it's... it could be this right here causing a problem. Huh. But these are all working fine. Interesting. Either way, it's crafting up as we speak. Okay, it's done crafting. Give me a pattern provider. 2 of them. Alright, 1 is gonna go there. Then the other one is gonna go here. And then we want power in the front. Is this powered? I wonder how this is getting powered. Do I have a flux point down over here somewhere? Or is it just holding power? It may just be holding power because it's not being used. That's probably what's happening here. I don't think we need this right now. So we'll go ahead and move this over to here to make sure that stays powered. And then we just need some universal cable, which I think I should have. Right here. We can bring that there, that's fine. And now we take some ME cable here, run it up like that. Those 2 are now online. So we want to turn that off, put input output on the bottom, turn that off for input output on the bottom. Take those hoppers down. Alternatively, because we were moving the hoppers, we could have put them right there. We didn't have to do all that. We didn't have to do all that. Whoops. Whoops. It's okay though. Ah, it's ugly. We'll fix it. Okay, we'll fix it proper. We'll fix it proper. There we go. And then put the pattern providers on top. Okay, now change that around. Add in a dense cable here. Still missing channel, eh? Okay, so then if we break this, okay, let's not break that. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Is this online now, by the way? No. Okay. I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to get some anchors. We're going to get some anchors and throw in here. Yo! Lord, thank you very much for the follow. I will not be adding you on Discord though. I do apologize. I do not add people on the Discord. Okay, I want to put an anchor here. Put an anchor there. An anchor there. Does that fix any of my issues? Now this is missing a channel. See, that's only using 4. I don't... It should have 32 out of this one side. These are going to be offline for now. This is only using 8. This dense cable here is doing nothing. If I do this... Yo! Rabby, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Legion. Okay. I think that's good enough for now there. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. Now, this is... for this guy. This is in the induction smelter. That's a problem. The water's a problem. So now, I'm gonna have to break this. Put it back down. There, that cleared it out. Alright, that cleared it out, no problem. This is just a crafting recipe. Obsidian's fine, and we already have that. Okay. So now, we come into here, put in this, and this. We look at this. Okay, all the middle bits can be crafted up. So we need this. We need more patterns. Nice. We have this bit. We need this bit. And those are once again just crafts. Like so. Now I can code that pattern. So now we can make these, we can make those. This cannot be auto-crafted, but we should be able to try to auto-craft. And we're going to be missing luminescence. We already know that. We already know that. But I want to make sure that I can actually request 2 of these. Yeah. It's just the luminescence that we're missing. Just the luminescence that we're missing. which is lumium with sulfur trioxide in Ha. So we're missing the sulfur trioxide, as well as the molten glowstone. There's our sulfur. Throw it in there. Okay, so it's spilling this up first. It's missing an input on the right-hand side of oxygen. Oxygen. So why are we not producing oxygen? Because we do not have water? Why do we not have water? What's happened here? I believe this just needs a fluid pipe. Mechanical pipe. I'm not sure why that wasn't connected in the first place, though. Really not sure on that one. Interesting. Let's get more sulfur. There we go. Because this is full, so it's all going into here now. Nice, so the only thing we need now is the glowstone. The refined glowstone from over here. Let that fill up. Okay, we ran out. That's fine. I think we have another block over here, actually. We do. Because of course we do. Clean out the inventory a little bit here. Never put our crusher back down. Alright, and we needed 40 or something like that. We want 2 advanced crafting tables. We need 44 total. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and fill this up. Put the rest in there. Take this. Pop it there. Boom, 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 boom. See, that's the problem. If it doesn't finish the thing, then you can't pull it out. It's always annoying when I do that. Always annoying when I do that. Hopefully that refined glowstone smelts before it gets done. Pouring out. There it goes. That should bring it up to the next 4 buckets. Don't do that, okay. We could use a fluidizer. I don't know if this is faster. And I've never used this fluidizer before. Into the light, how it will fly. I think this is just a basic reactor, right? Yeah. This is fission with a turbine. These scars are getting so bright. I guess we can, I don't know. If we look at the fluidizer casing, fluidizer controller, fluidized solid injector, fluidizer output port, and power port. This is from Extreme Reactors. I don't remember Yeah, there's no like extreme book. Alright, let's look at this. The fluidizer is a multi-block machine. How to build. The 3x3x3. I will fly. Soaring higher and higher. Ball injector. Where I'm going. So we need one controller. I'm gonna make a note here. Fluidizer. We need one controller. Makes sense. We need one solid port. Makes sense. Provide energy, so we need at least one. One power. Then we need one output. One output. They're required to build the frame, any position. They're required to build its frame. Okay. Alright. I mean, I kind of knew all that already. So, we need one, 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 one. And then, who knows how many of these we need. This is... a seed that we have, I'm assuming. Also, you guys can stop making iron. I'm assuming we have a yellorium seed. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I guess I was just getting it from our miner. I mean, we have plenty, right? We'll just get quite a bit here. We'll start off with a stack. And we'll see where we go from there. Also, what do we have in the middle there? Oh, buckets of water. There's that. Controller. Piston. Sticky piston. Solid injector. We need pink slime ingots. Pink slime, iron, and gold. So we need 2 buckets of pink slime. And then 1 ingot each of iron and gold, so then that's 2 each. And then gold. That should be good over here. See if that works. Okay, we need 2 more each. Not that big of a deal. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we need our ingot cast. There's our pink slime, and we're working on the fluid. Dispenser. Wait. It's in each chest, right? Yeah, it's in each chest. There's the fluid output. Give me 8. All right. The base craft is a stack. There's that. There's that. The 2 diamond gears. Nice. Okay, now give me casing. I have no idea what the smallest this can be is. We'll do power running from here. Into the light I will fly. Higher. Where I'm going. We'll try to do it this size. See if it'll accept it. We need solid, fluidizer, controller, that multi-blocked. That multi-blocked. So now Mikolas, welcome, welcome. This is the solid, this is the fluid. We use that. Then solid input is easy enough. Into the light I will fly. Soaring higher and higher. Can't see the ground. Give me a chest. What am I up to? I am making a liquidizer. So that way I can more easily melt down the refined glowstone that I need. At least that is the plan. So that way I can make the luminescence. Yeah, I was doing that, but I'm getting tired of running back and forth. Getting tired of running back and forth. So I'm trying to see if this is going to be faster. Alright, let's see if this is working. On. Okay. You gotta take a lot of time. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I had to input everything before it started smelting it? That's kind of lame. Kind of lame. Gotta have everything inputted before it can start melting. The 440... Yeah, so I'm currently working on the elite crafting table. I already have the singularities. I have these. I just finished auto crafting, getting these set up for auto crafting, which is why we're getting luminescence right now. And then I'm going to be auto crafting the rest of this as well. These require the emerald on this level. The infinity stuff. Neutronium. Angel Steel of the 8th degree. Alf Steel. Did it fill up that tank already? Ah, see, that's a lot fast. What? No, what happened? Oh, is it a graphical bug? From Quest Book Blue Crate Red Matter. I still, to this day, have not claimed all of my rewards. Oh, well, I've claimed quite a bit of them. I guess I could go ahead and claim them. There was still a lot to claim, though, here. So we got quite a bit here. How many racks are in my system? 84. 397. So what's nice about doing it this way as well, you don't have the partial crafts. You don't have the stupid partial stuff going on. From the loot crates, you say? Up here? Legendary? I'm assuming is what you're talking about? Assuming that's what you're talking about. Okay. We can go ahead and give it a shot. Why not? We'll run through all our racks. I hope this can smelt that block. Look how fast it smelts that block. That is so freaking nice. Boom. Just goes right through it. Right on through it. But even after all that, we're not going to have enough. Even after all that, we're not going to have enough molten refined glowstone. Alright, let's do the rack packages. Why not? Why not? Let's open up our backpack. Take most of this stuff and put it in our backpack. I accidentally tried to grab the backpack there. I'm glad it did not allow me to. Alright, let's get some loot crates. Mode creation. No, and it doesn't even... No, what does it do? It doesn't tell me. Spend all our racks. Alright. We got 9. Enemy controller. Lame. Cosmic meatballs. Okay. Ultimate stew. Okay. Advanced fluid tank with lubricant. Yay. Is that better than the sword I currently have? Or is my sword better? My sword is the second tier of that sword. Got it. So my sword's better. Leather boots of haste. Unbreakable leather boots of haste. 50 speed. You get some Klein Star. You can use it to transmute place blocks in the world, like exchanging diamond blocks for blocks of equivalent value. For example, like a block of mana diamond. Oh. I see. Nitro Crystal Crux, okay. Gaia Spirit Crux, okay. And Dimensional Stabilizer. I don't know what this is, but I don't feel like I got anything super special there. I'm sure the meatballs are handy. But I can't use them yet. This is nothing. That is not really anything. I mean, it's tough, but meh. I would need it to grow Gaia Spirit seeds, and I don't have Gaia Spirits, so meh. Yeah, nothing that great. What's this even used for? Insert batteries to boost. Does this not have a use? I don't even know what this thing's for. Apparently nothing. We'll put the cosmic meatballs, the ultimate stew, the boots in here. And the rest of it is kind of like whatever. The mechanism chunk loader. Ah. Okay. Sure. Alright, where are we at here? We need more refined glowstone. I think we can accommodate that. Once again, the only bad thing about this is it's not going to start smelting until... So every time something gets inserted into it, it interrupts the smelt, is what's happening there. Then we're also going to need this tank. Progress on antimatter. We're getting closer to getting to antimatter. We're getting closer to getting to antimatter. I needed it for something. It's the fact that it was, what was it? It's this. It's the polonium that we're making from here. Goes into the antimatter machine, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I need to make... Oh, we also need polonium pellets for that. See, I've not made this machine that often. I'm not exactly sure everything you need for it. In fact, I don't think I've ever made this. Now that I'm looking at it. SPS was sped up? Yeah. Yeah, we have a bunch of polonium that we're gonna have to do something with eventually. But then we'd also need something to do with the nuclear waste. Let's go ahead and get a sleep in here. And I am going to have to run to the restroom. So luckily it is time for our break. I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. And I'll be right back. It's the turbine is OP. I was not able to get the turbine working. I don't think, or something. Maybe I did get it working, but I had no use for it. I'm using this. I'm using this. And this seems to be working very, very well. But yeah, I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. I'll be right back. All right, folks, let's get back in here. Sorry about that. I really had to go. Really had to go. All right, looks like this got done. We'll see if that's enough. Okay, it finished. Okay, so this is all finished. Then we need more lumium. Lumium. And it needs to be in dust form. So that's going to be our pulverizer. And luckily now that should go right into the system if we do the auto output. Alright, so we need 44 of these, which we now have. Then we should be able to craft up. Should be able to craft up 2 of those. Start and start. We can watch it as it works. Something broke. Did something break? What broke? Why? Outputs? Nope. That? Okay, let's cancel that. Let's try it again. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? You cannot craft the tier 2. You cannot craft the tier 2 in here. I thought that was the problem. Oh crap. What is this? Refined glowstone? Well, I think we got enough of that now. What's the holdup here? Why are you broken? This is from at extended. It's getting hung up on the block of iron for some reason. Is that the problem? That was the problem. There we go. Now, in here, missing gold and flux cores. There it is. One. Two. Two of those. We have those. We have these. We have the middle. We have the outside. Now we just need the ender components. We need the ender components. So let's go ahead and set up this recipe. Let's set up this recipe. And if we look at this, let's go ahead and report this. I gotta remember how to report. There it is. Spots. Spam. Bot. Report. Block. And okay, I'm getting more efficient at that, which is probably not the best thing in the world that I'm getting efficient at that, but that's fine. So if we look at this, we need a lot. Two, or no, we're on this here. We need 6 Ender Catalysts and 4 components. So put that there. Bring this one down here. Okay, I need 6 of those. We're missing luminescence and ender ingots. Fair. Fair. Give me some of that molten, or that glowstone right here. Give me all of it. Just give me all of it. We'll do this 1 stack at a time, though. We'll do it 1 stack at a time, though. Because if you don't do 1 stack at a time, it seems to mess up a lot. I don't know of another way of doing this, setting this up to where this would... Like, we could put a faster transporter on it. We could put a faster transporter on it, I guess. That would work. That would help. We look at our trans. Put the elite on there. Let's see if that helps. That I yearn. I'm hanging on to. Yeah, that seems to have helped. That seems to have helped. So now, we just need this to get melted. As far as the SPS stuff goes, that's going to require some setup. There's plutonium. Plutonium pellets. And polonium pellets. I don't know. We're making polonium in here. And this needs to be in another one of those machines. I'm not exactly sure why we have... I'm sure the centrifuge is here for some reason. Maybe for the... Oh, plutonium is here. So we make plutonium pellets here, and then polonium pellets in another one. When we get to that point, we can easily switch over. That's not that hard. That's not that hard. I do believe this is going faster. It would probably even go faster if we actually compacted these. If we compacted these, it'd probably be better. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait for this stack to get done, but then we can have the blocks waiting in the wind. Because I noticed it seems to melt both things around the same rate. Okay. That's almost a full stack of blocks. We can go ahead and get these last ingots in here, put in there. And then we can have the blocks waiting in the wings. Or waiting in the wind, waiting in the wings. I think it's waiting in the wings, right? That saying? Do 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 bo bo. I want to see this switch over because I'm pretty sure it's about the same speed. It's a little slower, but you get a lot more bang for your buck out of it. So I think it's worth doing the blocks. And this doesn't have a tank buffer. Oh, it does. It does have alpha tank buffer. Cool. Yeah. Let this fill up. I want to try to completely fill that up, which we should be able to do, no problem. No problem at all. There we go, we're getting more of the luminescence. I'm not sure how many we needed. I'm not sure how many we actually needed. But we wanted 6 catalysts to start with. So now we're just missing the ender ingots, which are in the induction smelter. Okay, so now if we wanted 6 of these, we're missing Enderium and Constantine. So then Enderium is another induction smelter recipe. Sure. And then Constantine, I think, is also oh. I don't think we have a seed for that, right? No. No. Okay, so this is also in the induction smelter. Alright, let's try this again. Give me at extended. So diamond dust. There we go. That's in the pulverizer. Now, go ahead and get that started. Okay, so we need to set this to until primary crafting is returned. Okay, let's try again. I need 2 more. Need 2 more. It broke. Why did it break? Crafting's locked. There we go. Now hopefully that works. Looks like that worked. Nice. So we have our 6 of those. We need 4 of the components. Okay, we're missing lead dust and some luminescence. So we need a recipe for lead dust. We need a recipe for lead dust. We'll do this one. And that's going to be in the pulverizer as well. Okay, and then we just need some luminescence, which we're missing what? Lumium? Nothing is impossible. Listen true. You should give up. No, no, no. Okay. Alright, once again, we need 4 of the components. Want to make sure. Yes. Craft 4. So we need a recipe for lead ingots. And then we're going to need another pattern provider. Should not be any issues with that at all. It's just going to take a little bit of time to craft. I want to make sure our redstone stuff was still disconnected. Don't need it overfilling our system. How's that looking? Okay, it's finishing out these red iron compounds. Okay, now it's going to work on the capacitors. Once the capacitors are done, boom, it instantly finishes. Nice. So, can you fit here? Device online. Love to see it. Boom. Okay, now, back to our component. Give me 4 of those, and start it up. Do 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 do. Okay. So now, with all of this, there's our tier 3 elite crafting table finished. Now we need to work down towards the ultimate crafting table. And that's how it goes. And that's how it goes. So for this, we're gonna need all the items for all the way down here. Yeah. Yeah. So we have all of these on autocraft. Not the diamond singularities. We don't have those on auto. Well, we do have the blocks on autocraft for that. We do have the blocks on autocraft for that. So we're going to need 3 diamond singularities. I wonder if I could add a pattern provider onto here. I wonder if I could add a pattern provider onto here and set singularity recipes. Missing some plastic. That's fine. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, we had some plastic in our inventory already. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Let us get that added to the system. There we go. Give me one more of those. And I want to try to set up the singularity autocraft. See if that works. Because we should be able to do everything else. If we look at diamond, yeah, we have the diamond block pattern. So if we tell it 128 blocks of diamond gives you 1 singularity. We'll see if that works. I don't know. So first, can I see that machine? Quantum compressor, right there. So let's see if so I want to tell it. Does anyone know how to change the amount on here? I mean, I know I can do this. I don't know if there's an easier way of doing that. Okay, so it looks like you can do above 64, which is nice. Well, 128. And that's going in cups. So now, if I want to craft 3, we just need a bunch of diamond decimals. If I want to craft 1, we just need a bunch of diamond decimals. Got it. Got it. Diamond seed. Diamond seed. And in the future, we can do this with all of them. We can do this with all of the singularity stuff. Anytime we need a singularity, we just throw it in here. Like, for instance, I think on this tier, we need the emerald singularity. So we would come in here, set this. I still we'd also have to set the block recipe. Let's do that first. So set the block recipe here. And then now we can do the emerald singularity recipe. We need this up to 128 as well. Like that. So we can set that recipe. We will need a seed of the emerald variety. I don't know if I have the Emeraldus or not. I do. I would want to duplicate that to be safe. To be safe, we want to duplicate it. In order to duplicate it, we are going to need the emerald ore, which I do not have on me. Is it in our system? Yep. Do a little bit of that. That gave us a secondary. Get my silk touch pick. Put that emerald ore back in the system. And one of these can go in there. So there's that. Now we just need the supremium essence. There's that. Hopefully this works right off the bat. Sometimes it doesn't. Right, okay, it's not gonna work with that one, maybe the other one. I think those swapped. No, okay, so we're gonna have to do the thing we did last time, where we have to crossbreed these until we get one that works. All right, let's see if this one here that stacks works. Yep. Just need to get them to the when they stack. There's our emerald seed. We can go ahead and trash one of those. Put that in there. We will have to tier up the emerald seed, as always. Okay. And this is good because we're letting our diamond essence build up as we go as well. We don't want the mutation gene to drop back down to 1. If it drops back down to 1, we break and replace. Okay, now if it drops down to 2, we break and replace. Want to keep it up at 3. I think that was out of 3. I just was a little hasty there. Now it's out of 4. 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, and this one here is all 10s. Give me one more with all 10s. Okay, give me, okay, that's enough 10s. That's enough 10s. Dang it. Alright, let's put 10s in our backpack so we don't lose them. Go ahead and give this a sort. Put our crop sticks in here. And now we trash the rest. I didn't accidentally turn... I didn't change my game mode, did I? No. I don't know what I accidentally clicked, but luckily it was not the game mode. Okay. Is that all the seeds? Looks like all the seeds. Go ahead and get these placed back down for the future. Okay. Let's take a emeralds. Well, we'll take all our emerald seeds for now. Throw them in here. Alright, how's our diamond stuff looking? If I wanted to make a diamond... singularity. Boom, we can. I just want to make sure it actually works. Want to make sure this actually works. Getting all the blocks crafted up first. And it probably won't input into the machine until all the blocks are finished, if I had to make a guess. If I had to make a guess, it probably will not input until all those blocks are finished. Alright, it's crafting the last few. I want to make sure it does input into here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Does it put it in? Yes. Okay, so yes, it did put it in put them in, but can it retrieve it? We probably have to use an item pipe back in to make it retrieve it, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. Let this finish. Okay, so it didn't make it, but it's stuck in there. And then now it should see the craft is done. Yes. So can I make another one? Not quite yet. Still waiting on a bit more diamond stuff to come in. And as a reminder, we're gonna need six diamond singularities to get our elite crafting table up there. This is kind of why I wanted to set up this compact machine with all of our important essences and have it automatically get put into our system just like we're doing with the redstone. So we can have all these going in the background with void upgrades on the outside, so that way if anything overflows it just gets voided off. But it would be constantly making what it needed to make. I think I have a void upgrade in you. Yes. So if this gets over full, it just voids it off. I want to see how much essence that requires. I think it's like 10,000. I think it's 10,000 essence to make one singularity. A little over 10,000, so it's 10,300. 10,300. So now I should be able to make. Yep. Yup. Don't you look back. Get in sorrow. So we need more sulfur trioxide, so we need more sulfur. Wasn't sure if I had the hoppers on me or not. Doesn't look like it. Also, I want to check out these boots. I bet you if I'm on the ground. That scared me. I think these are meme boots. That literally flung me. I don't even know how far. Pretty far. Yeah, these are meme boots. So if I do this. It's kind of funny. I don't think there's much practical use for these. But sure. Sure. If they had a, what's it called, sure footing or something like that, that allows you to utilize that speed for flying, it still wouldn't. It's way too fast still. There's no practical use for them, I don't think. Let me get a hopper, so I don't have to hold the sulfur. The singularity's still crafting up. We can just make as much sulfur trioxide as this thing can possibly take. Oh wow, we finally got that next diamond singularity. We need 10,300 essence per singularity. I bet it's probably the same with the emerald. The emerald's probably the same, 10,300 per. More than likely the same. So if we come in here, we apparently need to reset that. Give that an old reset there. We need another gatherer for this layer. And then we can put in growth accelerators at 1 layer deep, which may or may not be worth it. The one thing I'm not sure of is if the Supremium growth accelerators do work faster by themselves, or if it's literally just a range thing. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But yeah, if we got another plant gatherer, we could start in on here. And we'd also need Arcama, which I think is in our system, plus a bunch of Imperium. Or Supremium. But it's going to be Imperium because we have a lot more of that. And then get our Arcama. And then go back. And then essentially, we want to do a little bit of this action. A little bit of this action going on. You can craft the farmland as well. Yeah, it's just that these are already placed down. These are already placed down. That's unfortunate. There we go. And, for instance, if we wanted to do diamond and emerald and all that stuff in there, that would automatically get piped through to our system. We almost have enough diamond for another singularity, which is one more of these stables. I'm not sure if like I'm pretty sure you can do all the other crafts with the ultimate crafting table, right? So I don't know if you actually have a need to do all these other ones. I don't really know. I don't really know if there's a need to have one of each. So now let's get what we need is, so we already have a void upgrade for this, and it can already hold a whole bunch. We would need to get a drawer for the emerald. And does this have a void? No. But yeah, essentially I'd want to add in void upgrades to any essence that we're making out of here, and then I would never have to disconnect it. It would just be constantly producing. Constantly producing. Okay, we have... There's our next diamond singularity. If I look at advanced, there is an auto crafting table. We could get auto crafting tables. Convert all the auto craft. Convert each one into auto tables. Then it would be worth having one of each, because then our pattern provider should be able to interface with these. I think that might be worth it. That might just be worth it. So currently we have the first 3 tiers. We're working on the last tier now. Right? Last tier. Yeah. Yeah, this is the last tier. And then we can transform all these into auto tables, and then we wouldn't ever have to worry about needing to auto craft anything. Like for instance, this could be put on an auto table. The ultimate ingot can be put on an auto table. You know what I'm saying? Probably worth doing, if I had to guess. The infinity ingot, auto table. That would be fun. Forgotten metal? I think I accidentally made a combiner. But I made the elite tier, right? Yeah. Which is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let me go back here, do this. I want to look back at this. This is forgotten metal. Forgotten metal is what? What is forgotten metal? It's forgotten, apparently. Maybe forgotten nuggets. Oh, from these guys. I have a spawn egg for them. I got extremely lucky with that spawn egg, but I do have a spawn egg for them. So... you also need the infinity ingot, which is the infinity catalyst, which is neutronium and demon steel and angel steel. So it's not easy. And also all the matters, of course. And here you need an ultimate singularity A molten core singularity. Okay. It's not that bad. Frozen core, that's not that bad. Those aren't too bad. The draconic stuff, the Alpha Steel, like that's gonna... Some of this is gonna suck, but... And this part's gonna... That part's gonna suck. That part's gonna suck. I am excited to get into PMC stuff, but... Okay, so we need... 3 more. The Insanite is ugly due to the Crystal Matrix. Requiring the Neutronium and the Electroteam singularities. And the Angel Steel. And the... This part... See, this is where auto-crafting. This is where setting these up as auto-crafting tables is going to be helpful, I think. I really think it's going to help out. Like, a lot of this stuff can be auto-crafted. The Alpha Steel, there's a way of doing it. There's a way of doing it. I just want to make sure there's no... Okay, so you can make an Alpha Steel seed. And you get nuggets from it. And we just got that crux, right? No, we got the Gaia crux. The crux is Insanium, Elementium, which is fine. The Insanium's gonna suck, but not horribly, right? Like, we basically just need to make sure that we have a whole bunch of Imperium. Alright, let's get another Diamond Singularity going. Oh, we're 56 short, sorry. Let's try it again now. There we go. It works. That's right, don't let me forget. I need to do the Emerald. I need planks. I need to do the Emerald. Essence drawer. We want to get that down sooner rather than later. All right, let's get in here. I don't get it. I thought this was how you... I thought this is how you set your spawn point in here. Also, oh, this is how you got out of here. Is this bugged? Oh, okay, I think it was just bugged. It was bugged. There we go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's get the seed areas set up here. We're also going to need another drawer for in here. for the emerald. There we go. Go ahead and break this. And now, the piece de resistance of this is, we take this, we set it here for all that matters, and then we plant our emerald seed. Oh, see it, oh yeah. We can even plant 4 of them. And these, I just want to make sure are going in here. Oh. Oh, I didn't account for that. Change that to blue. Change that to green. That seems to fix that. Now I hope that by doing that, it doesn't break this. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It looked like it pulled it. Yeah, it pulled it. That works. That works. Now we just need another collector deal. Not harvest. What was that machine called? This guy. It's from... It's from Industrial Forgoing. Plant gather. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you. And then I think it was a tier 4 range on that we put in there. Tier 4 range on? Yeah. Tier 4 range add-on. There's nuggets, latex, panes, and redstone. Okay. Easy part's done. Easy part's done. Still waiting. Agglomeratio. We're missing the Quivum again, which is Cobalt with Magma. I don't remember how much. 90. We have 50. Let's get a cream. Get a cream. There we are. Now, start that. Get that. Start that. Get that. Need to do some gold gears.
A blanket of darkness covering up your fears. It's getting harder to see that you are
Reaching out for me.
Let me be the one who moves you through the crowds, away from the awful truth. I can find a
The place that moves you. You were safe, hiding away with me.
find a safe hiding place. Your light will
Guide us on the way. You can be my secret in the night.
if you ever
Need a place to hide. I'll be your flashlight. Missing Electrum. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, what the shit? Did it just glitch through the wall? I think it just glitched through the wall.
Set you off, I'll be happy to lie here and burn. You'll be gone in a second. We're young and we're reckless. I guess we'll never learn.
Anybody know the command for
morning we can stay out here till the sunrise. If the world thinks they can hold me back, I'ma let 'em in on a surprise.
I've been thinking of all the places I've been and the places that I wanna be. If you ain't ready for all the involved,
I don't think in creative. Yeah, I can't get out of here still. Anybody know the command to... I just want to see.
your light will guide us on the way.
I want to try to get into like a spectator mode or something.
You can be my secret in the night. If you ever need a place to hide, I'll be
Game mode spectator.
We'll find a safe hiding place. Your light will guide us on the way.
I...
Be my secret in the night.
Um...
Need a place to hide. I'll be a flashlight.
If it's not here, then where did it go?
I'll be a flashlight.
If it's not here, then where did it go? So... Okay, it's still in my inventory somehow. Sure. Sure. Let's try placing that again. Okay. Now I want to rotate. Cannot rotate. Oops. So like that then. Like that then. That should be good. Okay, hide working area. So now we take this guy, give it power. Oh, it needs the efficiency and stuff add-ons. So I was like, why is it going so slow? Unlike this one. Okay, let me go home. Let's get this. Okay. And now let's get those. Is it too high? It's looking like it's one too high. Really? It shouldn't be too high. What's going on here? What is happening? So that's set to blue. That still doesn't solve this problem. Like, what is happening here? It's acting like it's one too high. But this one here is set up in the same freaking way. You think the pipe's blocking it? Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. See, that has a pipe underneath of it. That's doing the same thing there. This has something right on top of it, no problem. fell. I'm weak when you smile, can't you tell? I yearn
For that someone to bear with me, I'm hanging on to. I'm kind of
fragile, so to speak. My heavy heart knew you could be the new beginning.
could be the new beginning. My heavy heart is broken, but you could
Mend it for the night. Let's see. I want no color on this. Crap. Well, that's already filtering. That's already filtering for blue. Blue's just gonna go automatically out anyway. So this setup here is unnecessary. That I yearn. I think it is. I think it's pretty much unnecessary. So remove all of that. So where anything collected is automatically just going out. And then what we can do here is put that back. And then set that at least avoids this weird thing we had going on before. And actually, we don't even need to. We don't even need to color this pipe. I'm pretty sure we don't even need to color it. It's just gonna go out by itself. But that still doesn't figure out why is this not working. If I take the range add-on out, it's fine. If I put it back in, it breaks. Everything's in the working area. The same exact setup as we have the one here. Take that out. It works. Put it back in. It does that one time. I'm gonna try something here. I want to try breaking it and placing it back down. Put this back in. Speed. Processing.
Why am I here again?
Processing minus speed.
In the eye of
Efficiency.
mighty wind. Rain and lightning. Take my body in the ocean. When the
Sky is falling down hard. When the sky is falling down hard. When the sky is falling down hard. This one just works.
sky is falling down
Hard. This one just does not. Stand back, I'm chasing storms. Now it's working. I don't know. It was just being weird. It was just being weird.
so say goodbye, 'cause I like the fire. You know
Alright, let me get a void upgrade in there.
the sky is falling down hard.
Oh, when the sky is falling down hard. When the sky is falling down hard.
The sky is falling down hard. Don't hold me up.
Just stand back, just stand back. I'm chasing the stars.
Don't hold me up. Just stand back. Just stand back. I'm
Chasing storms.
Don't hold me up. Just stand back. Just stand back. I'm chasing storms. Don't
Just stand back, just stand back. I'm chasing the storm. Just stand back, I'm chasing storms. Okay, now we should be able to make 3. Oh, we need 31,000. My bad. But we only need 2 more. We only need 2 more anyway. So boop, boop, boop. We'll get it making 2 more. Try to build up some emerald here. If we go back in with some crop sticks, I really want to start boosting the emerald. There we go. I want to see if we start seeing emerald come through. Let's get the growth accelerators underneath there. Alright, now we should see it a little more consistently. That is assuming okay, yeah. We're getting it. So it's still making our last diamond singularity. But it's almost there. Oh, we didn't speed this up? Well, that explains why it takes so long. I thought we had sped that up already. Whoops. Let's get a component. Missing a gold gear, an aluminum gear, and a signalum gear. Get a gear. Get a bunch of them. Then we need gold. And then what was the other one? Do, 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 do. Lumium. Do 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 do. Oh, we're still missing one Lumium gear? Yes, we are. Okay. Let's turn those down for now. Do 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 do. Lumium, Lumium, Lumium. Am I crazy? We have Lumium Essence, which should mean a Lumium Seed. Right there. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, ba-da-do-do. There we go. Get that crafted up. Shouldn't take too long. Do 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 do. Okay, now I need the need a couple of lead gears. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Do, 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 do. There we go. So now those are all sped all the way up. Beautiful. Okay, we're probably good on Lumium for now. Put those away. Clearing out the old inventory here. Okay, how are we looking on emeralds? Okay, so we're gonna have to start making the emerald recipes. Oh, I think that was it. It was just the one recipe. Cool. There we go. We're missing 7,000. So now, how do we? I guess the best way for us to really expedite this is going to be using crop sticks and just filling this whole thing up. Yo! Oliver, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Alright, let's get back in here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's really expedite this. For the most part, yeah, for the most part, every day. Every now and then I miss, but I try my best to go live every day. I am from the US, but living in the Philippines. What happened here? It was working, now it's not. It's full. Sludge, okay. Sludge we can handle. You live in the UK? Nice. Nice to meet you as well. Minecraft, for sure. Yeah. Okay, here. We want it to... East side. Oh, no. We want sludge. Sludge. Push to the east side. Then this should keep going after it exports. Oh yeah, streaming for sure is my passion. What? Into my mind. Is it an issue where our redstone is filling the pipe? I appreciate you enjoying my stream and talking. It might be a pipe problem. Let's go home. We're gonna make some upgrades here. I wanted to see if this fixes this. Ask away, ask away. Say back. No, I'm good. I don't need artwork. Okay, let's try this. I think you have to tier them up. So we need this tier. Give me 2 of those. No, I'm good. I'm good on artwork. No thanks. And then let's try this again. Okay. Alright, now we just need one more. Of these. Yeah, I literally think it was a speed problem. Yeah. It looks like a speed, like it was a speed problem, a pipe speed problem. Maybe? Well, even now it's filling up. It's like it's detecting the redstones in the transporter, so it's refusing to send out its contents. Okay. I know the problem here. We still need to set up the drawers. The drawers still have to happen. And then we need to export on a separate line out there. So it's got to go into the drawers first. Maybe? I mean, coloring it might have worked as well. Just setting the colors for some reason seems to work as well. Now they're color filtered and they're going through. I don't know, that was weird, man. Sure, I think we fixed it. So I make sure this number goes up. Right now it's just pulling redstone. But I think it's because the emeralds just weren't growing fast enough. We need to get a bunch more of the growth accelerators under here. I have no idea if that's gonna work. But we're gonna try it. But I think the problem is the stone. For some reason, stone crafting doesn't work in here. Let's get these growth accelerators down for now. Okay. That should help a little bit. We're seeing this emerald go up now. Not really. Huh. So we may need to use a different kind of item pipe. It went up there. I don't know. It seems like he can't make up his mind. Seems like he can't make up his mind. It's fine, I think. I'm pretty sure it's fine. But guys, we've been going here for 3 hours. That's going to be it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you're following the stream. Follow me on all the social medias of Facebook and X. And subscribe over to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys all next time.